Yo guys, I'm back in St. Louis. I'll be here for about a month, but I want to talk about why XRP and VET could definitely pump in October. I know XRP is coming down right now, but I still think it will get a repump in a week or two. And it's not because of utility or anything. That really has nothing to do with it. Not even because the lawsuit's going to get resolved, because that's probably going to be next March. That is the original timeline, and that's probably what they're sticking to. I do think the lawsuit's going to come out pretty favorable for them, but we'll see about that. But I think it'll pump because of swell. Now, swell, anytime they've had a physical in-person swell, which they haven't done since 2019, and I remember back in 2019, it really started pumping in early October, kind of died off by the end of the month and then retraced after November. I kind of expect that to happen too. There's a lot of excitement going around swell. They got a couple of speakers coming in. And remember, this is the first time in 3 years where they actually had a physical swell where everyone was actually meeting together. So I expect a lot of excitement being generated from this kind of conference. I expect people to think like it's going to have like mass adoption, or they're going to announce some killer partnerships, and they may. But generally what happens is like there's a lot of anticipation built up, and then when it actually comes, it's a bit of a downer generally. Like the partnerships aren't quite what people expected it to be. And even though it's a good time, it's really not, it's really not like as incredible as they make it seem. But they will still have some pretty good announcements. I'm looking forward to, just them, announcing new partnerships, maybe a couple of new use cases, and maybe they'll say something about hooks. I'm not really sure. Wheats might be there. I'm not really sure who's lined up to speak. They have it on their swell brochure, but I'm sure it'll be a good time, and I think there will be a lot of anticipation building up towards swell. So I expect it to pump in October sometime. Right now it's back down to 44 cents, might come down to 30s, but after that it might pump up to the 50s or 60s, because a lot of times swell does double or maybe even triple the price of XRP. So I kind of expect that to pump in October and then deflate in November like it generally always does. I know there's going to be a lot of theories saying that, oh, this time is different, but they kind of like say that every single time, and they're generally wrong about that. So I expect that to be the same, but I do think there's some good opportunity in October for it to pump. VET 2.0 finally came out. Well, they didn't come out, but it was supposed to come out October 20th, and that is less than a month away. So I don't really know, because VeChain doesn't get a lot of press. It was pumping a little bit last night, and I expect it to at least do decently well in October, pending the rest of the market. V 2.0 is obviously a really big deal. And it's a really big deal mainly because it's a really big deal because people have been waiting for it forever. Finality. It's supposed to make the blockchain a lot more efficient, a lot more friendly towards development. And I hope they can really get their DeFi and NFT community together, get a lot more projects on VeChain, because that's what's going to drive value. Not so much the industrial adoption, but the actual NFT and DeFi stuff. That's going to be what drives value for the investors. And if they can actually expand like V-Exchange, they can expand, other DEXs, that'll really drive value to us VET holders. So that's really what I'm looking for. 2.0 should make that a lot easier, and we're all looking forward to October. The anticipation should actually pump, at least in the early part of October. So that's why XRP and VET could actually pump in October. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.